Sofi update here on the 10th. So the price has gone a lot lower, about 40 cents lower than I expected. It's gone through the daily demand, 4-hour demand. So what is going on here? What is going on here is we're getting an extended C wave. And I'll show you here in a second. Before, I had it ending right here, which was still a valid fifth wave right here. But we're getting an extension. And this is actually a better scenario if you're long than it would have been if it would have gone like this and bounced back here. So before I had it, and that's why in prior videos I was saying, well, the price where it's supposed to go based on it being 5 waves doesn't really make that much sense, because 910 would take it down. The 1.61 fib would be down here at 760. We would bounce and go lower than that. So it didn't really make sense. I was saying probably not going to go to $6 or $7. That doesn't make any sense. So what is going on here, which is actually a better scenario if you're long, because it means we're not going to go as low, is we're getting an extended fifth wave. So on the 15-minute time frame, you can see here we have 1, 2, 3. That is obvious. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all obvious right here. And then I had the fifth wave ending, I think, right here. So I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I had said that this might be the fourth wave right here, where we'd have one more move down, and we did get that, and then we bounced. But what happened instead is 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This ended up being an ABC move right here. So this was not the fifth wave. This was A, B, C right here, fourth wave. And so what's going on here, and you can never predict these are just kind of, they happen sometimes, is we're getting an extension. So that means this fifth wave is extended. So this is a new full wave. We have 1, 2, we're working on a third wave is what it looks like to me. And so basically this is a better scenario for longs compared to what I laid out in the last video, because that means we're probably going to finish this move straight away, straight down here, and get it over with. If we zoom out, if this was A and this is B, we're working on the C wave and it's just going straight down. So that is a better scenario than if it would have done this. If it would have came here, bounced here, and then came farther down here, it would have came down a lot more. So now we're just basically getting the move out of the way. So I would look for, based on what I see right now, I would look for this move to hit 839 minimum on the third wave. And then this is the minimum, 859. And they would be looking for a move potentially down here to about $8. And where does that hit? That hits basically the bottom of where the A wave ended. So it might come all the way back down here to 770 as well. But it just looks like we're getting it all out of the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're getting an extended fifth wave. Invalidation on this move would be if this comes and breaks above 922, then I would say it's probably finished, because this is not an ABC move, most likely. If I zoom in here, could be. If it comes up here, I guess the main area would be probably 945. Then I would say the move's completely over, because it is still possible that this is a expanded flat, but highly unlikely. But if we get a big move up in the market, could happen. So I guess right here, 945 would mean the move is completely finished. So until then, even if we get a C wave up here, it could still come down more. So that is possible where this is wave 1. We get A, B, C like that. That's wave 2. And then we get this down here. So the target basically is about $8 for this extended 5th wave. And again, this is a good thing if you're long because it means we're getting the C wave out of the way, whereas we would have had to wait a lot longer. And we can look and see how long this was. So June 13th is when it started. The B wave ended on July 31st or July 31st. So that is about a month and a half. So yeah, I would look for about 3 weeks for this to be finished. So that's basically, I would say about next Friday, I would expect this to be finished down here, maybe in the low 8s to the high 7s. So that's actually a good thing because that should mean the 4th wave is finished or the B wave is finished, and then we can start moving higher again. I don't think that that would end up being a wave 1, but, and again, this can't be wave 1 either, because if it's wave 1, then that means we're going to go way, way lower. So let's say we do go to $8 and that was wave 1, then you're looking at something down in the mid to low 5. So using all that logic, you have to think that this is a extended 5-wave move, C wave, that should end somewhere down around the $8 mark. So I would expect that maybe by next Friday, maybe sooner than that, but we'll see. If it bounces tomorrow back up to, let's say it bounces back up here to 920 tomorrow, or above $9, then that probably means that next week we're going to get that next move down, and it might take a couple days to get down to $8. So that's pretty much the update. As far as long-term movement, if you didn't watch the videos before, this is either a 4th wave or it could be also a B wave. So there is a possibility. With all these corrective moves, there's always a different possibility. There is a possibility that this is A, we bounce and we go lower, but I think that's a very slim possibility. And I do think that this is probably a 4th wave, but the chart changes every day, so you got to make adjustments. And so my projections are based on what I see that day. And so I couldn't have predicted that this is going to be an extended 5th wave. I just go by what I see at the time, and that looked like the perfect spot to end it right here in the daily demand. And it didn't hold. It filled the gap and came through. And what can you do? If you get a down move in the market, it could extend farther than that. It could come down here to 750. But you got to go by probabilities, and that's what I see. So I would look for low 8s, potential bounce back up here going into the end of the week. I know there's a lot of $9 puts, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, it's an opportunity to buy some more shares around in this area or sell some puts and get ready for the next run higher, which will probably happen in the next like month or so. So we'll see how it plays out. I'll keep you updated. But anyway, leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you're not already for more updates. Try to do a few of these videos every week. And that's it for now. Have a good night.